Get ready for your daily dose of marketing strategies and tactics from entrepreneurs with the guile and experience to help you find success in any marketing capacity. You're listening to Marketing School with your instructors, Neil Patel and Eric Su.
Okay, it's time for another episode of Marketing School. I'm your host, Eric Su.
And I'm Neil Patel.
And today we're going to ask a question, which is, are marketing certifications worth it? Should you get a marketing certification? Neil, what are your thoughts around marketing certifications in general?
They're shit. Okay, I'll give a bit deeper of an answer. Most marketing certifications, technically all that I've seen, maybe I haven't seen all of them, but the ones I have seen, you study, they give you a multiple choice question and answer, you fill out some responses, and boom, you're certified. You can be AdWords certified, Google Analytics certified, heck, someone can certify you on SEO. But you know what? Just because you're certified, and I've had a ton of coworkers and teammates take these certifications, you know what it's taught them? Jack shit. It teaches them how to memorize answers. When it comes down to it, if you don't have real practical experience on a website, it doesn't mean that you'll do well. Or what I'm trying to say is, if you don't have real experience in general, you probably won't do well. A piece of paper saying you're certified doesn't mean shit in my eyes. I'll give you a great example of this. I have one teammate, he's certified as a Google AdWords expert. And guess how great he is at Google AdWords? He sucks so badly that I would not have him touch my campaigns with a 10-foot pole. And you know what? Guess what kind of certification I have with Google AdWords? None. It comes down to experience. I'd rather work with someone who's done campaigns, worked on live sites, than someone who just has a ton of certifications.
Yeah, when I first took over, or when I first joined Single Grain, this is before I took over, I was trying to revamp a lot of things. We really didn't have any processes at all, so I really wanted to make sure everybody was kind of caught up. And so we tried to run people through certifications. We had people do the HubSpot certification. We had people get Google AdWords certified. And, everybody got certified. They got it pretty quickly. And I thought, wow, we're good to go now. We're golden, right? And it's exactly like Neil said. Certifications don't really mean anything at all. They don't move the needle. They might give you some surface level understanding of what's going on. But even if you get a certification, it's probably invalid in a year or so. So, if you're looking to really get started, or you're looking to teach somebody, you're probably better off learning on your own and actually executing and having some results to speak to initially. That's not to say that, HubSpot and Moz are completely worthless. I think it's great, but like Neil said, you're basically just memorizing answers on a test, and it's the same thing. It's how I look at high school. It's how I look at college. You're basically just memorizing, and it's not really impressive at all. You have to actually bring real world skills to the table. And I think if you listen to one of our older episodes where we talk about how you can go about learning marketing, I think it's within the first 5 episodes. That's a really good starting point. These certifications, in terms of, hey, let's getting a certification from one of these for-profit colleges, or getting a master's degree in digital marketing, whatever it is exactly, that's probably not going to help you that much, because they're not giving the real world experience that you need. So Neil, what do you think we can add to this?
I want you guys to think about certifications like college degrees. I'm not saying college degrees are useless, but just because you have a college degree doesn't mean you're good at what you do. I have a buddy, he loves hiring people from Stanford. And he's trying to teach these 4 Stanford kids. They're smart. I kid you not. These guys are really book smart. He's trying to teach them, though, how they can help grow a business, specifically through marketing, and generate sales. And these guys run everything like a textbook, just like if they're getting certified. They're following all the steps, they're following all the rules, and they're generating 0 sales. I even told them how they can generate sales through webinars. You know what they said? Oh, cool. How do we do it? What's the format? Oh, yeah, well, check it out. I told them, go to conferences. You can go find potential customers at tech conferences. Their response, oh, how do we find out or learn which conferences we should go to? Just because someone has a certification or a great college degree doesn't mean they're qualified for the job and they can actually get you results. I believe if you want to get certified, by all means, go and do it. It could be great to add to your resume, but it won't do shit for your business. Just because someone's certified doesn't mean they know what they're doing.
Let me tell you how I got my internet marketing certification. This is when I was working a dead-end job. I graduated from public school in San Diego, And, I was basically sitting there. My friend said, hey, you might want to look into this internet marketing thing. And that's when I actually, I picked up this internship while I had a full-time job. And I worked for free. And I think this internship, basically what I would do after work, I basically get home from work at 2 or 3. I'd go into work at 6 because I was allowed to go in earlier so I could leave earlier. From basically 3 till 12 a.m. I did all my studying. I was doing experiments all the time. Thankfully, at this internship, they gave me my own domain, my own blog to experiment on. I saw success with that. And basically working for free, learning with all these other interns and picking up all this experience, I was able to get my quote-unquote marketing certification where I learned so much, and it kind of helped me parlay into my first job where I was getting paid much more money than what I was getting paid at my original job. And that's because I came in as if I knew a lot. And, here's the thing. When you have an internship like that and you're trying a lot of different things at the same time, well, basically you're getting the real life experience that you need. And it's a lot more worthwhile than having a degree that you pay tens of thousands of dollars for that you're not even sure if it's going to give you a return, because the skills I was learning, they were all really relevant, and even to this day I'm still friends with the people that I interned for. So maybe you look for a free internship first. That's where you can pick up real experience. Or if you can't pick up a free internship, if you can't find anything, go out there, reach out to somebody in the marketing space that you really respect, reach out to them, offer to do work for free, and then come up with some ideas to them, and they're going to respect you for that. Don't be like the Stanford students that Neil was talking about that really expect to, and I'm not saying all Stanford students are like this. I actually want my kids to go to Stanford, but they don't look for the real people don't want hand-holding. They don't want to hold your hand through the entire process. And you want people that can think for themselves, and those are the people that can come up with creative ideas, because that's what marketing is at the end of the day. You have to be very creative, and chances are 1 in 10 of your ideas are really going to be a home run. The other 9 are going to suck. But you have to go through the experiences and realize that's what it takes to be a great marketer.
The big point that I want to emphasize here is certifications are shit, and don't waste your time with them. There's so much I think they're so bad, so much so that I had a accredited university hit me up and say, hey Neil, we want to do a Neil Patel marketing certification with you. And the projections were we could do $5 million in revenue within the first year, in which I would keep half of that. And from that, they would guarantee at least 7 figures, $1 million to me in year 1. Year 2, they would guarantee that I would make at least $2 million. Pure profit. I didn't have to do much on mine other than help create the curriculum and get the training going and go into a few classrooms, make sure the process was right, etc. You know what I said to that? I told them, F that, I'm not doing shit with the certification because I don't want a ton of people running around saying they're Neil Patel certified and they suck at marketing. That's how much I believe that certifications suck.
That's a great way to close it, Neil. And with that being said, that's it for this episode of Marketing School. We'll see you tomorrow.
This session of Marketing School has come to a close. Be sure to subscribe for more daily marketing strategies and tactics to help you find the success you've always dreamed of. And don't forget to rate and review so we can continue to bring you the best daily content possible. We'll see you in class tomorrow, right here on Marketing School.